Our spotlight story tonight is about this weekend's upcoming Spring Fest in Moses Lake. Here with the story is Ryan Lancaster.
What with gray skies and a chilly breeze, all was relatively quiet at McCosh Park this morning. But temperatures are forecast to climb heading towards the weekend, and the park is destined for busy days ahead with the Moses Lake Spring Festival. The annual Spring Fest offers 4 days of entertainment, food, rides, games, and more. It kicks off at 4 p.m. tomorrow, May 23rd, with the opening of the carnival, vendor booths, and a beer garden. And the action doesn't end until the closing credits of a free movie in the park at 8 p.m. on Sunday. Nick White of White's Concessions out of Worley, Idaho, was the first vendor to start setting up on Wednesday. He also volunteered to help map out the concessions and vendor area.
The committee is a little bit short-handed because everybody's trying to make a living, so I thought as long as I'm down here in the park, I'd pitch in and give them a hand since they ask.
White's a third-generation concessionaire and says his family's been bringing their wares to Springfest for decades.
I believe this is our 28th year. God, how long's the festival been here? We were here at the very first one.
He says what started out as a family-oriented event drifted off track in the late 80s, but has since returned to its origins.
The new carnival and stuff that they've acquired in the last few years, it's become a lot better event for the family.
This is Patty Philbeck's first year in the role of Springfest president.
I moved from Vancouver, Washington, and I came on board with Springfest last year, and I've stepped in as president this year, and I'm going crazy.
It's a big task bringing the elements of the festival together, arranging everything from porta potties to a parade.
You do one at a time because we have our 3-on-3, we have our parade, and so you kind of just go down the line and whichever one needs to be your attention first, you go there, you get it done, and this is like the last. The park is the last.
And Philbeck's job doesn't end with the beginning of Springfest.
You just got to keep going with it, and and then I have to make sure 3-on-3 is going right, the parade's all in schedule and going right. Plus I have my own food booth here, so.
Philbeck's Pasta Express will be one of 20 food booths and 40 commercial vendors at the park this year. Finding a spot for each is always a challenge.
They have more craft vendors this year than ever before, and so to accommodate everybody and improve the traffic flow, we're changing it from the old block design. We're putting in large lanes with walkways, and we're trying to make it flow smoother and just be more friendly to navigate and more like a stroll through the park than a shopping bazaar.
White says he visits some pretty big events up and down the entire West Coast over the year. And while Springfest may not be a significant stopover for his business, it's important to him.
Throughout my childhood, I spent a lot of time in Moses Lake here and know a lot of the people in the area and grew up with them.
We have a link to the complete schedule of Springfest events at iFIBER1.com. To learn more, you can also visit MosesLakeSpringFestival.com.
Hey, come on down and get the corn dogs and elephant ears, because this is about the best time of year to get them.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Ryan Lancaster reporting.
Thanks, Ryan. That looks like it could be some good fun this weekend. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.